What it do, y'all? I hope everyone watching is having a phenomenal day. All right, so we're going to get into the 2023 definitive, unofficial tier list for not everything in 2023, but basically everything in 2023, okay? All right. First, we're going to start with, 72 Seasons. Metallica's new album. It was complete and utter trash. It was basically a dumpster fire, okay? You know, Metallica and Tony Ferguson are so alike because they were both absolute legends of the game, right? But as of recent, they've both kind of been on a losing streak, and basically, yeah, they're both washed as hell now. Um, Rip Tony, Rip Metallica. Let's get into the next one. We've got "Take Me Back to Eden" by freaking Sleep Token, right? I'm gonna put this B tier. I couldn't fully get into this album because some of that stuff was just a bit too sensual for me, right? But yeah, there's about five songs that I really liked. Vor being one of them. The Summoning, of course. Granite, Chokehold, songs like that. Vor, absolutely love that song. It's just so good, the structure of it, and it's like it's some 2030 shit. Okay, this band is in 2030 right now. All right, Sleep Token, absolutely phenomenal band. Let's get into the next one. We're gonna pull up with, let's see here. So we're gonna put Periphery. Gent is not a genre in an A tier, okay? Because this album it is just so good. Wildfire, Everything Is Fine, Atropos, just banger songs. Atropos, don't even get me started on that song. Down below, we'd rather stick. That shit is just so fire. Love that song. The melodies and the way the parts of the songs connect to each other, it's just immaculate. It's such a good album. Now, I will say, it is a bit progressive, so sometimes it's like, all right, when's the chorus? All right, when's the breakdown? All right, when's blah, blah, blah. And sometimes parts do drag on, so that's why it's not S tier like every other Periphery album. um, but yeah, super solid album, love it. Some of the best Periphery songs they've made, honestly. So many just cool, out of pocket, just Periphery type moments. Anyways, let's get on to the next one. Okay, so these next four albums I barely listened to, I'll be straight up with you. So that's why they're all going to go to C tier. But, yeah. So these four albums, like I said, I didn't really listen to too much. There was a few songs on Fatalism that I really liked, and then just like one or two on these three. I love everything Polaris has ever made besides Dichotomy. So yeah. Rip Ryan Sue, absolute great guitarist. One of the best modern ones for sure for this genre. All right. Next album. Now we're going to go for some complete and utter trash. Like, this is worse than 72 Seasons. You already know. Slipknot, yeah, they're also washed. This EP just sucked so bad, like, unlistenable. And that last album they made was just complete trash. Worse than just horrible. It was just bad, basically. Um, yeah, Slipknot, they've definitely lost it. They've gone off the rails completely. They don't have their Slipknot to them anymore. I'd say after that 2008 album, All Hope Is Gone, everything just kind of went to shit for them. Now, the two albums after that, in I think 2016 and 2019, I thought those were really good. Great albums. Jay Weinberg, he's a great drummer. I don't know why they kicked him. I don't know why they're kicking everybody. It's so dumb. All they care about is money now. So yeah, rip Slipknot. They suck now. Complete ass. Anyways, The Fear of Fear. We're going to put this above Gent Is Not a Genre. Every single song on this EP is just like, damn! It's so good. Like, damn! Cellar Door and Angel Eyes, it's like Holy Roller 2.0, 3.0. You know, those songs are just unbelievably good. They're very heavy, especially the breakdowns. The breakdowns on this album are pretty damn crazy, okay? And same with Rotoscope from last year. Like, I don't know why people are saying, oh, Spirit Box isn't heavy anymore. Yes, the fuck they are. You know, I don't know why people are saying that Spirit Box is not heavy anymore, because they definitely are, and they proved it with this EP, okay? Like I've said for some other albums on here, the melodies and the way everything just culminates and fits together is just beautifully amazing. This is some S tier, A tier type stuff. You know, I'd love to put it in between, but we gotta go with A tier because Viljarta. Okay, the 3 singles they released this year. I have no words. I have no words for these 3 singles that Viljarta came out with. These songs are from like 2050. Okay, these 3 singles, they kind of put you in like this weird nostalgic, just, I don't even know. This shit is so good. Like, I can't even believe it that humans are actually able to make this type of music. Fall is just an insane genre, and when done right, such as these 3 singles, you can have some of the most emotionally cathartic, just in your face songs, you know? Shit is just so good. So first we'll talk about Den Spanska's Kanslan. I'm pretty sure they released that in like September or something. I love how it's just like clean and then it just goes crazy. It explodes in your face and then it just comes in with these insane melodies. The breakdown and like that main riff that they teased with that drone photo, you know, that video. That main riff, damn. That shit is freaking wild. That is one of the best riffs I've heard ever. Okay. Yilva, that was in October. It is definitely an October type song, okay? I love how the beginning is just, you know, it's just so good. And then the freaking melodies, the kind of more softer, quieter parts where the vocalist sings, I absolutely love those parts because they complement the screaming and the, let's say, autism of the rest of the song, and they just complement it so well. It just, Viljarta just works. I don't know how, it just works. Alright, and finally for this trio of just absolute hellfire, okay, we've got Crystal Fagel, aka Crystal Bird. At first I started saying Crystal Fagel, but you know, Fagel is kind of sounds like something. All right. Anyways, Crystal Bird is honestly probably my favorite song of 2023. Definitely top 3. That clean chorus, kind of towards the end of the song, it's like you're bathing in heaven or something. It is just so peaceful and emotionally relatable to me. I don't know. It's just so good. That's kind of what I say on all the shit I like is that, oh, I don't know. It's just so good, you know? But that's how I feel. Straight up. All right. And to end this video, we have, in my opinion, the best album of the year. This is definitely kind of biased because this band is my favorite band of all time. Literally every song they've ever made, I love. 10 out of 10. People may call them shit. I think they're S tier. We got Nobody of 2023. More. This album is just, it was life-changing for me. It made me really think about things, and it made me just take on all these new perspectives about life. So that's why I really love this album. I love how diverse it is. That's one thing that's really been killing the game recently is I think that's one thing that's really been popular lately is the diversity of genres and just experimentation. Every single song on this album, of course, I love. Whenever I find myself listening to this album or a random song from it pops on, I have to restart the album and listen to the whole thing all the way through because that's how it should be, okay? This album, it's like a journey. It just takes you through everything that is Avenged Sevenfold, and love how experimental it is, you know? The Nobody solo feels like you're living a whole lifetime. It just captures every emotion you can think of. Just the way each part of the solo complements the next and everything just flows perfect. All the little sinister gates, nuances and just little kind of motifs, I guess you could say. They just really make that solo, you know. Um I love the clean choruses on Mattel. How it like kind of everything just calms down. It's like plastic daisy, you know, that stuff. The plastic daisies. Yeah, the end of this video is definitely going to be put together, like cut together, because I just have no words for this album. It's that good. It's this album is just so good. I can't even describe it with words. It's really just intense internal feelings that I get from listening to it. That just yeah, you feel nostalgia, you feel rage, you feel fear, you feel melancholy, you feel every emotion on this album. And that's why I love it so much, because it's like the journey of life basically. It just covers everything. It's a psychedelic album. I know in some interviews that they said they were doing DMT and shrooms and stuff like that, and so that's what kind of inspired them to make this album the way it is, to make it kind of existential and
More,
maybe nihilistic at times,
more,
and just
more,
so cathartic in my
more.
opinion, you know. All right, and that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch this. Yeah, this video was kind of just a shit post. I definitely missed a lot of points that may or may not need to be made for certain albums, songs, and whatever. Definitely didn't cover everything from all my thoughts and perspectives and all that stuff. But yeah, so that's the 2023 tier list right there, definitive, official, 100%. Alrighty, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.